If you would like to know what's actually worth it at the Sephora VIB sale, this is the video for you. Instead of overwhelming you with a bunch of products, I'm only going to be sharing 10 hair care products with specific purposes. What I find is that the best way to shop is to do two mini shops. So the first shop you should do is things that seem to go out of stock really quickly. And Sephora is pretty honest, I think, on their side when they say like very few items left if you check on their site. So things that run out quickly, I would suggest you buy them quickly. And then if there's anything that you're like, I would really like this, but it's not really a necessity, maybe wait until Black Friday or at the end of the sale. I think it's like closer to Black Friday, they do like a sale for all where everybody gets 20% off regardless of what tier you are. That's just a little hack. But if you're too excited and you want to get everything now, then this is the right time. My name is Angelica. If you don't know me, I post hair and beauty and some lifestyle content on this channel twice a week with some shorts in between. So if that seems interesting, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I post. Let's get into the first product that you need from the Sephora sale. The first thing you might want to get is a detox shampoo. Now, the shampoo that I usually use is not available on Sephora, so I'm not including it. If you want to check it out, it is the Redken Cleansing Cream. But the next best thing I can suggest for all hair types that are not leaning drastically towards anything, like if you don't have super oily hair or extremely dry hair, you're just like normal to oily, normal to dry, that kind of situation in the middle, I would suggest the Way Detox Shampoo. I know I said one product for everything, but like, sorry, for this one, I have to give two simply because the Way one can be a little bit stripping for people that are on the drier side. So I would recommend the K18 one for everyone as a broad one. From what I've seen, everyone with extremely dry hair to the oiliest hair all seem to like this product equally enough. So if you're looking for one that is really, really good, you just need one. Even if they both seem good, please don't get both because you probably just be wasting your money. Just pick one between the Way one or the K18. I'm on a journey where I want to finish all the products I have before I purchase new ones. So I'm still using the Redken one, so I'm not purchasing a new one yet. Now for a moisturizing shampoo, I would actually recommend specifically the Strength Cure shampoo from Pureology. It works for all hair types. It is amazing and it is at a reasonable price point for Pureology. Now, if you want to splurge a little bit, this is the one that I use. This is the Nano Works Gold. This is from Pureology as well. As you can see, I'm only about this far and I'm not gonna lie, I've been using this for like a year, at least a year or more. So it is extremely worth it. It says for very dry color treated hair. It has zero sulfates and it's 100% vegan. The reason why I mentioned Strength Cure is because this is the most expensive shampoo from the line, but this one was on sale for the same price or even cheaper than the Strength Cure. And because I have very dry hair, I decided to try this one and I'm in love. It is my favorite shampoo of all time. But again, because it says very dry hair, if you have like oilier type of hair, it may feel a little bit heavy for you. Now for deep conditioner, for this one, I'm only recommending one product, no alternatives because nothing can beat this product in my opinion. The Amika Soul Food Mask. This mask is one of the most, not even one of the most, I think it's the most amazing deep conditioner that has ever touched my hair. I've been using this for going on 3-4 years now. People with type 4C hair to type 1A hair have used this product and they say they really like it. For a leave-in conditioner, a liquid leave-in, I only have one. Again, this one works across the board. Type 4 hair to type 1 hair. It doesn't matter how straight or curly or dry or oily your hair is. This leave-in will work for everyone. It is the Pureology Color Fanatic. This is the old packaging. Their package is now like cream colored. It is the same formula. And if I'm not mistaken, Pureology actually changes their packaging very often. Like every few years, they have new packaging. So even if for some reason you see new packaging in the next few months, it's the same product. Just get it. You won't regret it. This helps prevent breakage. It helps hydrate the hair from the inside out. It is also a heat protector. It helps with detangling. Even with super thick hair like mine, it still detangles it perfectly well. Now for a leave-in cream, I am actually out of it. I will be purchasing it. It is Olaplex number 6. I have tried so many different leave-in creams, which can be, they could be leave-in creams that are like a leave-in cream and a styler. Other ones are kind of like a leave-in cream and a blowout cream and a blow-dry cream, that kind of thing. I have tried so many, and I do have a drugstore one that I absolutely love. But if I was to pick my number one to say every single time I get a leave-in cream, if I could only pick one, it would be this one. It's Olaplex number 6. That product is amazing. It works on all hair types, from the finest hair to the thickest hair. A little bit goes a long way because it's a very small container. I think you only get 100 mils in the pack, and I'm always like, really? 100 mils? That's all you're gonna give me? But literally 4 pumps, maximum 6 pumps, my entire head of hair. It makes my hair feel extremely soft. And the one thing that it does, unlike any other product, is it helps smooth my hair shaft down. Like my hair never feels as smooth as it does as when I use Olaplex number 6. The next product I'll suggest is a heat protectant. Now note that heat protectant should be used for all kinds of heat. Even if you don't use a flat iron, if you use a Dyson, if you use a blow dryer to dry your hair, you should still be using heat protectant, because even if it's a minor amount of heat, as long as it's directly being put on your hair, you want to use a heat protector. Not only does it make your hair look amazing and have really good heat protecting properties up to 450 degrees, it also smells amazing. So if you don't like the smell, that might be a deal breaker, because it has a quite strong smell in a good way. The smell actually lasts in your hair, and it smells like a really expensive perfume. It is the Amica Blockade Heat Defense Serum. And this is a pretty light serum. And so that's why I just had it in my cupboard for a while, because I'm like, I don't know if it's for my texture of hair. I feel like it would work for more finer textures, but this oil just does it. I've also had this for over a year, and I've used it on my hair. I've used it on both my sister's hair. A little goes a long way. Even though it's a fine product, it still works really well, and it coats your hair shaft. It just does the job, okay? So now for a hair oil. This is my favorite hair oil. If you're not new to this channel, you're probably bored of me talking about this product for the past like 2 years, because the first day I used it, I fell in love, and now I've been using it ever since. And it is the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. This is my favorite hair oil of all time, and despite it being pretty expensive, one, I always buy it on sale, and two, I've been using this for a year and a half, maybe. This same bottle, not this brand, not this oil, this same bottle. And there's still this much left. So even though I'm super tempted to buy a new one just because I want it, this is still a lot. So until I get like close to the bottom, I'm not gonna get a new one. Smells amazing, looks amazing, feels great in the hair, makes your hair feel nourished and softened. This is the oil for you. By the way, I use this oil every single day, and it's still that much. All you need is like half a pump. Now, these next products are more like specialty products. It's probably not everyone who would want to use this, because it depends on how you style your hair. Everyone can benefit from having one or two of these products. So the first one is, which is, I believe, the 8th product in this video, a frizz fighting product. If you find that your hair tends to revert quickly, if you have curly or wavy hair and it seems like as soon as you go outside your hair just sort of like poofs up, this is the best fit frizz fighting product, and it is the Color Wow Dream Coat. This product is amazing. Now, I will say this is one of the most expensive products in this list, and you might be thinking, actually, no, the Pureology, the Kerastase is more expensive. The reason why I say this is a very expensive product is because for it to be effective, you have to use quite a lot. And please follow the instructions, because most of the time when I find people that say that this product doesn't do anything, it doesn't work well on their hair, if I see a video of them actually using it, I find that they're either using it incorrectly, or every other part of their styling process is not good at all, and then they expect this to just fix everything. That's more of a heat activated product, so only use this if you're going to be using heat on your hair. I use this when I flat iron my hair and when I blow dry my hair, and it is extremely amazing. It is effective, and even if it is expensive, it is still absolutely worth it. Now, speaking of frizz fighting, this is my favorite tool so far that makes my hair the sleekest it has ever been in my entire life. I'm talking about even when I had relaxed hair, my hair would just never be as sleek, as smooth as when I use the Babyliss Pro. Now, I saw this on Sephora and I was shocked, and then I saw that it says new next to it. I think only in the past month or so, maybe two, is when Sephora has been selling this specific flat iron. I don't know if they had any other Babyliss products, but this specific iron is the best flat iron that has ever touched my hair. And every other person that I see using this hair dryer, this flat iron, it just works in the most amazing way. But warning, this is a titanium flat iron. So if you are not used to flat ironing your hair, or you're not good at it, or you've gotten heat damage before from using a flat iron, this might not be your best bet. I don't have any heat damage, or maybe very minimal heat damage from using this. But that's because I know exactly how to use it, and I've been flat ironing my hair for years. But if you are new and you've got heat damage before, you need to know that titanium, while it is the most effective, it makes your hair the smoothest and the shiniest. It can cause the most amount of heat damage because titanium gets hotter than other flat irons. It is also a curling one because the outside of the barrels are bent and they heat up too. If you feel like your hair just never comes out as smooth and sleek as shiny as like professional people, try this flat iron and it might just change your life. Now, the 10th product I would suggest is what I call a treatment product. For this one, I actually have two options depending on how you style your hair. So if you have natural hair that is not color treated, it's never been bleached, it's never been dyed, you don't use heat on your hair or anything that would cause like a significant amount of damage to your hair if done incorrectly, you might not need this first product, so that's why I have an alternative. So the product I'm talking about is K18. I find that this is the most effective leave-in repair mask treatment that you can put in your hair. It helps prevent heat damage, it helps repair heat damage, color damage. So if you dye your hair, if you bleach your hair, if you straighten your hair all the time or use heat on your hair, I would highly suggest you invest in K18 because it has been the most effective one. There are so many options out there on the market, and a lot of them are effective and similar to this one. But if I could only pick one, I would absolutely pick this one. If you don't have any kind of damage to your hair, you don't bleach your hair, you don't use heat on your hair, you just keep it in its natural state, I think that this is too expensive of a product to use just as a prevention tool. And I think that there's other products on the market that would help you just as well. Now, if you don't do all those things and you're like, I still want a treatment step, but I don't need something that's like bond building or anything like that, this is what I would recommend. It is the Kerastase Nutritive Overnight Serum. Now, as you can see, this one I'm really low. I'm just about there. I'm almost done. This is like a blend between a light moisturizer and a serum. And it's just unlike anything I've ever used before. The texture is different. The smell is different. The way it immediately absorbs into your hair and just makes your hair feel like amazing. I haven't found a product that's anything similar to this. When you put it in your hair the first time, immediately you will feel your hair feel like so much softer and smoother, and it might feel slightly damp. And then you might be like, okay, it feels good, but it's not really amazing. It's kind of just like any moisturizer. Just leave it in your hair. When you wake up the next morning and this has fully absorbed into your hair, you'll notice how amazing and soft it makes your hair feel. It helps with split ends as well, nourishing your ends, retaining moisture. And to be honest, using these two together is one of the best options. I believe Sephora has a deal right now where if you get these two products together, there's like a full size of this and a mini of this, which has maybe about this amount, which I still think it's very worth it simply because this oil lasts for ages. So if you want to try both, you can look at the pack that has like both of these together. Please let me know what products you're going to be buying from the Sephora sale or maybe on Black Friday in the comment section below. I would love to know. Watch this video right here for something different. Hit my face right there to subscribe if you didn't in the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.